welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. Battle's underway. This is a Charioteer. It's a Tier 8 British turreted tank destroyer. It's located on the defence team on Siegfried Line Assault, and it's under the command of Wasp 69. When you've got a choice of two different guns, really, well, three actually in the list, but two different calibers. You can either have a 20-pounder, which is basically 83.4mm, or you've got the 105mm. Well, Wasp was spotted there because he went out past the bushes and the enemy's already got up into past the first rise. Okay, he's trying to find a good position at the back to take pot shots at the enemy. Now, Moose has got the 105mm gun, which has got a standard APCR round. A phase 1. Oh, got a kill straight away. The APCR will do 390 alpha, penetrating 268mm of armour, and he's got a reload of 8.52 seconds, which is actually better than some Soviet heavy tanks. The only problem is he doesn't really have any armour. It's basically a Cromwell hull and a paper-thin turret. Now, it does have the mobility of a Cromwell. It's got a Meteor engine driving it. It's actually quite a good design, low profile. It's just that turret that really lets it down in terms of it can't take hits, because if anything that touches it, it's more than likely going to go straight through. He's decided to go down south because there's plenty of his teammates up north, and there's plenty of enemy down this end. And oh, he's just found a Link 6x6. A Strip 1030 off in the distance, an SU-130PM. He's tracking the links. Oh, it looks like our FV-3805 is in trouble, and he's been spotted, and he's been hit by a Striv. Lost 446 hit points. You can see where the shell went. It went right through the side of the turret, and the FV-3805 has been killed. Okay, so he's decided to pull back to where the rest of his teammates are. Safety in numbers and all that. Trouble is, this is an assault game, so it's only 10 minutes long. And in that 10 minutes, you've either got to kill all of the attackers, or at least defend the cap and stop them from capping out. Okay, he's back in amongst the trees again. Nice little position here. Knocking a few trees down, which would attract the Arty attention normally, but on this occasion it doesn't appear to have. He's knocking a few more trees down for cover, and he's got a Borsig directly behind him. Doesn't give him a very good angle looking down that road towards the down the zero line towards the enemy. We know there's some down there. I think he's expecting the enemy to end up in the town centre. Of course, that's where the cap is. But in order to get shots on the cap, he needs to move up. And oh no, there's a Waffenträger. He's found himself right up the rear of that guy. In fact, there's 3 tank destroyers all together here. Oh, he's got a T-30 there. And there's a Conqueror coming around that corner. And there's the Lynx. He's moved up this end. Oh, one shot's enough to take him out. He does a barrel roll as he dies. And the enemy is capping. This 105mm gun has absolutely brilliant penetration, as well as doing a lot of damage. Conqueror comes around the corner. Takes one round, and it's a high roll, 414, and it looks like he's pulling back because he realises, yep, there's something around here can actually wipe him out in just 2 shots. There's the T-30. Tries a blind shot, and it works. Kills the T-30. So he's got 3 kills now. There's a Nudes down in the south. He can just about making a mount. That hits in his tracks. Moves over just a bit to get a better shot on the body. Oh, Udes is dead. Okay, in the town centre we've got an AMX 5120. There's a Patriot. coming this way. T26E5 Patriot. 414, another high roll. You can get another shot into that guy. Tries a blind shot. Didn't get the kill. There's the AMX 5120. He's the autoloader. There's the Noobs. The new medium. He goes out with one shot. He had very low hit points. They're still capping. And in fact, it looks like an SU-130PM is capping. And he just took a big hit and that reset the cap. Yeah, the enemy's pretty desperate. It's a 10-minute long game, but it's down to 4 minutes 15 seconds now. And if they don't get a move on, they're not going to complete it at all. Remember, it's 1 minute 40 seconds to cap out on an assault. They're starting to lose numbers. At one point, it was 2-5 up. Now, oh, look at that. Patriot was outflanked and taken out the game. At one point, they were 2-7 down. Now they're 10-12 up. So, 10-12 down, I mean. So, they're only 3 tanks down now. They were 5 tanks down at one point. Looks like WASP 69 is now going to go into town and try and take out the remaining enemy. There's only 4 left now. He's got 5 kills. One more, he gets a Top Gun. Who's it going to be first? Could be the Conqueror. Where are they? No, they're not round that corner. They're round the other corner. So you're going to try and turn round, sneak round this corner and get the SU-130PM. Yes! Oh, but the turret turns so slowly. He wasn't able to get the shot on target in time, so he has to make his way round. Kills the SU-130PM with one shot. There's only 2 enemies left and they're both Arty. He's got his Top Gun. He could have a Radley Waters if he can find the enemy Arty. Load the HE. He's trying to go round, thread his way through the streets to find the enemy Arty. He's platooned with the Object 704. They've both got at least 3 kills. In fact, between them, they've got 10. And that means that technically, if they get the last 2 kills, then, and there's only the 2 of them left, so they have to get the last 2 kills, then they get a crucial contribution and a Brothers in Arms, so long as they can stay upright. And he's found one of them. It's the M53, M55. It's a long range shot, but he's on the move. He's trying to get a better clear shot on the guy. Lines him up. Nice hit. So now that's 7 kills. One more, he gets the Radleys, Crucial, and the Brothers in Arms all together. But if the Arty can kill him, he'll just go away with a high caliber and a Top Gun, and that'll be it. Oh, he almost flips himself over again. Now he thinks the other Arty's in the south. I think he's probably right, actually, because I think that M53, M55 was coming in from the corner. So he must have been the one that spawned in the north, and if they were balanced, then the other one's over here in the south. It's an SU-14 too, the school bus. So it's a pretty big Arty to spot. Trouble is, he's got a head start, and there's only 1 minute 14 seconds left on the clock. Unless he can find him in the next 1 minute 14 seconds, 1 minute 10 seconds now, he is going to, still going to win the game, but he's just going to miss out on those medals. So last minute, and there he is! Can he get a shot? Just. Well, he hit him, but he didn't kill him. He's loading the HE again. He can get closer. And it looks like the SU-14-2 just fired, in which case he's got a long reload. So take your time, get this right. That's it. Radley Waters, crucial contribution, and Brothers in Arms. And the Pascucci's. That's a pretty good medal haul. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for WASP 69 in the Charioteer, the Tier 8 British tank destroyer. He managed to get a Reaper badge for taking out consecutive enemies with single shot each. He managed to get a fire effect for doing more damage to the hit points of his own vehicle, a sharpshooter for getting 10 or more consecutive shots on the enemy, and also Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 7 in this one. Out of the epic medals, he managed to get a Pascucci's medal for killing 2 enemy SPGs. He got both of them. He also got a Radley Waters for getting at least 8 kills, a Brothers in Arms for getting at least 3 kills and being in a platoon with somebody else who had at least 3 kills, a crucial contribution for getting 12 kills in the enemy. That means 4/5 of the enemy team were killed by his platoon, and a Top Gun for getting the highest, getting at least 6 kills in the game, but he didn't get the highest damage, so we'll have to find out who actually managed to get that. 5,942 was the win 8 from the game. Let's have a look at the team score. Oh, by the way, that ace tanker, that's a first ace tanker. You only get the scrolls the first time, and so yes, that's a was 69. Let's have a look at detail report. Oh, team score first, sorry. Well, we can see it was actually the Waffenträger who did the most damage. The Waffenträger Alpha Panzer IV managed to get 4,197 hit points. He picked up the high caliber and a Confederate. He didn't get any kills in that game, but he did do a lot of damage. The next highest scorer was the Object 704 that he platooned with. He got 3,164 hit points of damage, and he picked up the Brothers in Arms and crucial contribution. But Wolf 69 got 3,156, not far behind. He got 8 kills, and of course he got that Brothers in Arms crucial contribution, Pascucci's, Radley Waters, and Top Gun. So that's why he missed out on the high caliber. The Waffenträger was actually pummeling the enemy, but he wasn't getting the kills. He was just taking away most of their hit points and leaving them for other people to finish off. So let's have a look at kills. Yes, of course, he's got the top on kills with 8. 4 kills to the 704, and nobody else on his team managed to get more than 1 kill. But on the enemy team, the Conqueror, the T-30 both got 3 kills apiece. The Batchat 25 TAP managed to get 2, so did the SU-130PM and that Link 6x6. When it came to base XP, of course it was WASP 69 with this one, 1,264, mainly for the amount of damage and the number of kills, and 936 for the Waffenträger, 873 for the Panther 88, and his platoon mate managed to get 872, which is just 1 XP behind that Panther 88. He fired 13 rounds, got 13 direct hits and 10 penetrations, good accuracy, 1 splash as well. Damage of 3,156 hit points, of which 830 were up more than 300 meters. 1 hit received from the enemy. It was a penetration. Yes, the armor on the Charioteer is pretty naff. In fact, it's absolutely diabolical. It's very, very thin indeed. And that round from the Striv 1030 went straight through the side of the turret. He also spotted 2 enemy vehicles, damaged 10 of the enemy, killed 8, and did 514 hit points of damage assistance. On a free play account, he earned 30,604 credits, got 20,000 for completing the mission and events, and that brought up a total of 50,604 credits. And after repair and ammunition resupply, he still walked away with a profit of 31,740 credits. He received 7 bonds for the awards, and 1,264 XP for the game, base XP, times 2 for the first victory, took away 2,528 experience points altogether. So a very good round in the Charioteer for WASP 69. Shows that it's actually quite a decent tank destroyer, so long as you can avoid the enemy firing at you. As you saw, that Striv 1030 had no problem penetrating the side, and WASP lost a lot of hit points from that shot. But after that, there was no other takers. Nobody else actually managed to get a good round on target to actually damage him, and as a consequence he was able to snipe at the enemy, and that lovely outflanking shot on the T26E5 caught him completely unawares, and he just snuck up beside him and then bam, right in his side with a 105mm round to finish him off. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel if you can, please, because we don't have that many subscribers, but we do put out a lot of content. I know, yep, the commentator's pretty crap. Yeah, I admit it, okay, but these replays are very good and you won't see them anywhere else because I don't believe anybody else has actually featured them. In fact, there's only 4 replays, on our site that have actually been featured by other people. or is it 5 or 6 actually? I think it's 5 or 6 now that have been featured by other people. But out of 6,000 replays, that's pretty good. So we're the only place you're likely to see most of the replays on our channel. Thanks for watching.